Collecting Box with Danny the Puppet.
Hiya everyone, it is I, Danny the Puppet, and, well, for this week's episode of Collecting Bots, I'm going to talk about three things. One item that I have, one item that I want and I could probably afford, but I'm not sure I'm willing to pay that much for it, and one item that I will probably never have because I definitely am not paying as much as it costs. Let's start with item number one, the 40th anniversary Transformers collector cards. Thanks to a friend, I was given a set of the base 110 cards, and it's kind of a nice set. Reminds me of the action cards a long time ago. You can take a look at them. They have lots of pictures of the Transformers, the toy art, not the cartoon and not the comics. And if there's anything I really have a problem with, I wish there was some comic artwork included in this. I wish there was some artwork from the cartoons included in this. But you get some nice little profiles on the characters and pictures of the toy art, which is kind of nice. There's also a lot of puzzle cards where you put together images, which are the posters that were used to promote the Generation 1 toys when they came out, so that's kind of cool. There is some poor quality control in some cases. For instance, there's two Frenzies. I'm not talking about Rumble and Frenzy. I'm not talking about mixing up the colors of Rumble and Frenzy. There are actually two Frenzy cards in this set, but it is kind of cool. Also some odd choices, like they have a toy picture card of Gears, but they don't have a toy picture card of Bumblebee, and you know how much I like Bumblebee. So that's kind of neat. I encourage you, if you can get a basic collector set, there's lots of variations with foil cards, signed cards, but I'm perfectly content having just the basic set. Like I said, it reminds me of the action cards that came out when I was a kid, and it's kind of neat. Let's talk about the item I could probably afford, but I'm not sure I want to throw down that much money right away. They're having a Kickstarter right now for a reprint of the Transformer Classic Comics by Marvel. But the cool part is there's a couple different options. The one I have pictured here is the Till All Are One option, which is kind of cool. It gathers together all the Marvel comics from America, gathers together all the Marvel comics from the UK, and puts them together into one coherent story, kind of, I'm sure. But if you're like me, you like the old Marvel comics, maybe even a little bit more than the cartoon. Definitely my favorite version of Skids. So it's a nice set. But to get the set, at least a printed version of the set, is $300. I'm not sure I want to throw down $300 right now, but it's a good deal if you think about it. It's less than $1.50 an issue of comic, and it's got all the UK stories, and it's just big. And there's lots of cool stretch bonuses with it, like pins and buttons and stickers and all that kind of stuff, posters, file cards of the main characters. It's pretty neat. But like I said, $300 right now, I'm not sure I want to do that. But if you have the money, it looks like a nice set. Now let's talk about the thing I will never own. The Robosen Transforming Bumblebee. It is over $1,000, and that's not counting shipping. Right now you can still get it for under $1,000, but again, shipping's part of it. So it transforms. It talks. It actually has the voice of the voice actor from there. It is kind of cool, but there's no way Danny the Puppet's ever going to own this, unless Robosen decides they would like me to review it. I would happily review the Robosen Transforming Bumblebee toy. So if you want to send one to Danny the Puppet, you could easily do that. Just reach out and contact me. They're probably not watching this video right now, but it is pretty cool. Robosen Transforming Bumblebee. So there you have it, collecting bots this week. Here's 3 items that we have, and they're all good. So maybe you want to go out and get some of those. No, only one of them is actually a toy, and it's not a typical Hasbro toy. So I'll see you next week on Collecting Bots. Bye.